Good day, this is Duke of Hazard Airsoft. Well, anyway, today I've got a J-Works for you. This is actually one of my favourite non-blowback guns. I have a couple. The box kind of gives it away. Really nice box, but it's a box. Anyway, inside for J-Works. Now, I believe it's modelled on a Ruger silent pistol used in World War II. Sorry, not World War II, used in Vietnam by the US. They use it to take out guard dogs and geese and stuff, and maybe they caught an unfortunate little Viet Cong man. Now, in the airsoft terms, you get a little bag of pellets. They're actually quite good, you can use them. The gun features, if you can get it out, it's got a funny claw catch. I believe it's a 15 round magazine, full metal, really well made. And the gun itself, which is predominantly plastic. You have a full working safety there, up for safe, down for fire. Now, my only gripe about this gun, and it is actually a target pistol, the real steel, it has quite high sights. Now, because of how the gun's made, you look at the hand grip, it's got quite a bit of lean on it. It means when you hold it, it kind of points where your hand's going. It's like an extension to your body, so it's pretty accurate. But the sights, because they're so high, it's just really hard to line up. If I'm planning on taking the back one off and just using the front one, and it'll be fine. As accuracy goes, when I first got it, it's the only gun I've had to play with the hop up, because it was just all over the place. And since I've done that, it's actually really good. I was hitting stuff 40 metres away. My poor little brother, actually. FPS quite high. It's like it's shooting over 300, 340. It was shooting about 300 when I last used it, but this is coming up to Christmas and we're outside, so it functions when no other gas blowback gun. Well, no other gas gun will work. Gas blowback guns, forget it. Mine they just pack up and go home. Obviously, it has a reduced range. And the accuracy, like I said, is pretty spot on. Magazine changes if you have a spare mag. Loading is quite easy. Unloading takes a bit of getting used to. Now, if you look there, you have to pull that little claw back. It's easy with two hands. It's very similar to a Luger mag. Now, I will say when you're loading it, don't, whatever you do, let go of that, because it will flirt everywhere. You can disassemble it, and I will for you in a minute, but putting it back together, it can be a bit tricky. To disassemble, it's quite nice. On the back, little thing, little tab you pull up, you pull that down, and that comes out. So you pull that there. Now the gun itself, you just lift out. So you have a hammer, that is your functioning safety, that part there. As on all non-blowbacks, your barrel comes forwards, and that's your stop your BBs from going in when they shouldn't. Now, you don't really need to take it apart other than to oil and clean. And that comes out. That's a fake cocking handle. Now, I do take this out usually because for some reason it was impeding. It kept jamming, and I took this out and it functions fine, so I got rid of that. Now, to put it back together, it should be the same process, but it's an absolute pain in the arse, so I'll probably give up. Goes in there, goes in there. Put the hammer forwards. No, I'll do that later. Anyway, thank you for watching. As always, be safe.